Mic check, mic check.
Michael, check.
Michael, check.
All right. In 5, 4,
3, 2.
RKO.
Cody Cutter.
Sweet Chin Music.
Bionic Elbow.
These are just some of the many finishing moves that have knocked wrestlers out for years and years, claimed various championship glory, and we're trying to find out which one would be ours. What do you think yours would be?
I think I'm a people's elbow kind of girl.
I think I need to jump off the side. I might be a frog splash.
Ooh, maybe.
I need to be in the air. I need to be a genius of the sky myself.
Yeah.
But I guess it's not up for us to decide. Let's let the quiz tell us.
Yeah.
Take this quiz to find out your WWE finishing move. Are you a winner? Are you sneaky? Do you have a surprise up your sleeve? Find out with this fantastic personality quiz.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. What is your wrestling name? Are you the Long Vengeance, Night Thunder, Captain Snips, or
Wow.
Norman P. Wilkinson?
Wow. Lots of options. Personally, I like Captain Snips.
Norman P.
I
Wilkinson.
knew you were gonna go.
No, but think about how over you could get like an NP Dub chant. Like, I'm in the corner before my finisher, NP Dub, NP Dub, and there goes Norman P. Wilkinson. Yeah, for that. What if my finisher was called the NP Dub? And it's just like an RKO or something.
Norman P. Wilkinson. Is that a real person?
I don't know. It comes off prestigious. It sounds like MJF is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. MVP is Montel Vontavious Porter. And here I am, Norman P. What does the P stand for?
Let's go with Norman. Let's go with Mr.
I
Wilkinson.
don't know. Captain Snips is also okay. Yeah, I'm open.
Snips.
Snips. And then, like, if he's ever, like, in charge of a team, like, of a Survivor Series,
Captain
like a War
Snips.
Games team, like, hey, you guys are fighting. You need to settle it down. Huh. Okay, Captain. Like, just imagine Captain Snips is in a promo battle with CM Punk and just, like, the sarcastic shit.
Captain.
Okay, Captain. Like, I work at a company where the guy that calls himself a captain that couldn't lead a McDonald's or something like that, you know? Like, I think we can agree Night Thunder is ass.
Yeah. I hate Night Thunder.
And the Long
Vengeance is dirty sounding.
I'm glad somebody said it. Like, the Long Vengeance? Who's writing this, Vince? Like, that's crazy. All right, do you want to... I've come around on Snips.
I've also come around to Norman P. Wilkinson, so
I want to see Captain
go.
Snips versus Norman P. Wilkinson.
For
Leave
the
a
heavyweight
comment in
championship.
the comments below. If a comment gets 100 likes, we will go into 2K and we will make Captain Snips versus Norman P. Wilkinson, stream it, and we will do commentary live for that match.
Yeah.
But
Drop a comment.
I'd say we flip a coin. I don't have a coin on me. Let's go with
Let's go with Norman P. Wilkinson.
Norman it is. Pick an entrance song. Oh, so we're licensing music. We're not getting one of these trash ass little WWE theme songs.
We get real music. I love these
Welcome
choices.
to the Jungle. Enter
Classic.
Sandman, which is already famously used by the wrestler Sandman in ECW. Shiny from
Moana. I think doesn't
Running
the
Up That
crab, the
Hill.
evil crab, sing that?
I've never seen Moana.
Oh my god!
We gotta
You're missing out.
leave a comment below if you want to see us react to Moana on our other channel, Goody Cinema. So we got to keep in mind, we chose Norman P. Wilkinson. What would Norman P. Wilkinson come out to?
Running up that hill.
Probably.
Norman P. Wilkinson is just a guy, and this is his dream, and he's running up that hill
Towards glory, towards a championship.
Yes.
What's the best weather to fight in? Do you like fighting in the rain?
Rain, tropical thunderstorm, nice and sunny, or a bit gray and drizzly. So rain, lot of rain, or nice and sunny.
Rain, super rain, Baby Rain.
Little
or
Rain.
Pleasant Day.
Wow.
A lovely day.
Well, this is
lovely
really
day,
tough
lovely
because
day.
I think it would be cool to wrestle in a tropical thunderstorm. I'm not a wrestler.
Do you like pina coladas?
I do like pina coladas.
Getting caught in the
I like
rain?
getting caught in the rain.
But what kind of rain? Like a bit gray and drizzly? Like, I feel like if it's just like a little bit of rain, you got to think this is Norman P. Wilkinson. And
Yeah.
we have to develop a character for him. What's his story? Because he's not only running up that hill and overcoming these trials and tribulations, but like fighting in a little drizzle, like, oh yeah,
No.
big whoop. And
Not
a
gonna cut
tropical
it.
thunderstorm and a hurricane.
Yeah.
in
That's
Hamilton.
Norm. That's a big Norm.
when Big Lenny, he was like, I was raised in a hurricane. I don't know the words, but like I felt that. I was like, damn, you was in a hurricane. I'm from New Orleans. I know how crazy hurricanes can be. So like that's like a true warrior. Is Norman a face or a heel? I feel like with a name like Norman, like if we did Norman versus Captain Snips, I'd make Snips the face and Norman the heel.
You know,
for
I
sure.
think over time Norman is gonna become like an ultimate baby face, but he's
He started off as a cocky, brash little asshole, but like through running up that hill and like coming short a couple of times,
It
through
changes
fighting in a tropical thunderstorm, it's really made him the champion that he's always been destined to be. So I think, yeah. Which of these brands you think is cool?
totally random
Listen,
Does this
Dino,
not-
I didn't come here for this.
That has
I
nothing to
didn't
do
come here.
with wrestling.
We're not a big enough channel to have paid promoted snippets yet. We're not big enough channel to have ads and.
But Target, we
today's
love
video
you.
is sponsored
Sponsor
by. Well, I mean, let's also think about this. Like, some of this might. What would Norman choose?
Oh, who would Norman want to be sponsored by? Well, we can't.
Microsoft, probably.
Microsoft.
Hot Topic.
Hot
None
Topic.
of these.
Hot Topic is a good one.
Norman's not goth. Norman, he seems
He
like
could be emo.
He strikes me as like a corporate type.
Yeah, you're right.
Like a schmoozer, a little brown noser.
You're right.
Peacock.
None of these. Peacock, yeah.
Peacock.
Now that Raw's on Netflix.
Wait, no. What if they start sending us ads though? Target.
Well, we can
whoa,
pick
whoa.
multiple. This
Tap on
changes-
as many as you want. Answering won't affect your score.
What's the point of this question then?
Exactly. Like there can only be one. Trader Joe's. Whatever. Are you a boy, a girl? I prefer not to say. I'm a boy. You're a girl. I think it's only fair that we.
I think
split it
Norman
down.
should prefer not to say.
Is Norman non-binary? Damn, Punk's gonna be like, here goes old non-binary Norman. And no, that's probably something that Grayson Waller would tell him. And then
Yeah.
He would punch him in the face and turn face. You see, long-term storytelling.
What are these weird
How old
questions
are you?
with private answers? I don't think that's part of the quiz, dude.
Um,
Wait,
I'd
scroll
prefer
down.
not to-
Scroll down.
Oh,
We're
we
on-
can
Scroll down more.
just go past this. Choose a. Norman strikes me. He was a drama. He was a theater kid.
Yeah.
He has a flair for the. He
Oh, yeah.
fights in thunderstorms. He has a flair for the dramatic.
Drama.
Pick a
Common garden creature. I'm going hedgehog.
Boom, like Sonic.
Yeah.
Which time period would you love to find a portal to? Caveman times, the far future as long as there are no spaceships, the 1960s, the Victorian era. With a guy with a name
None
like
of these,
Norman?
respectfully.
Norman's a bit too advanced for caveman times.
Norman would not want to go to the far future.
The Victorian
Just-
era or the 60s?
I guess the 60s.
Norman is a supporter of Jim Crow. What does your wrestling outfit look like? Like Seth Rollins, pink and shiny?
Pink and shiny.
I have a gas mask and a cape.
I like how that one is in like first person.
It's like a full sentence.
I have a gas mask and a
Pink and
cape.
shiny versus I have a gas mask
And a cape.
It's like,
I'm covered in
why would you
armor.
put those two things together? Like, why do you get gas mask and,
And
like,
a cape.
together?
Weird.
Rubber boots and a woolly jumper.
That might be our guy.
Sounds like Norman. Do you show your opponents mercy? If they beg, absolutely not. Of
Jesus.
course, depends. Well, it depends what era of Norman we're talking about.
Depends how much I like them.
Is this early in his career? Does he have to be ruthless and make it to the top because you can't take any, take no prisoners approach on your way to the top, or is he like a battle-hardened guy that wants to be the change he wants to see, and he's learned forgiveness and he's come to terms with his own mortality?
Oh my god. I feel like Norm probably, he's really nice in his personal life, so I bet he shows no mercy when he's fighting.
Absolutely not.
Crazy.
All right.
An
Penultimate
activity.
question. An activity to help you relax after the match. Lying in mud, a nice spa day, going to the beach, crying in a cupboard. I feel like Norman has some shit he needs to work through. Like, I can see him being the kind
Crying
of
in a
just like,
cupboard.
Yeah. Why do you want to wrestle? For the glory, for the fame, for the exercise, for the riches. So for the glory and fame and money, the glory and fame and money, the glory and fame and money.
I'm just
or
staying in
stay
shape.
fit, just
Something to do.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P.
Yeah. Maybe Norm. Do you think Norm is doing it just for the exercise? I don't think so. I think he's doing it for the glory.
I think that he's doing it for the fame. I think he's an attention junkie. He just needs constantly to
Crying
be talked about.
in a cupboard. Norm is doing it for the fame and not the glory.
Maybe it could be the glory. It could be. Is he a face? Is he a heel? I feel like he
still don't
started
know.
off
I
being
still
a
don't
heel,
know.
doing it for the fame, but then like he got a taste
His
of like
business has changed him.
the business has changed him, and then like at the same time, like, as he gets older, he becomes a family man. Like the riches become less about spinning frivolously and more about like making sure
His
there's
family.
food on the table for the kids. For his baby daughter, he's got to make sure there's food on the table for her.
Yeah.
He can't be getting on,
The Wilkinson kiddos.
the Wilkinson kiddos, little Scotty Wilkinson, little Darla Wilkinson,
Darla.
and don't forget about baby Charlene. Baby Charlene, she got asthma too, so she might not make it through this winter unless he puts Gunner through a table tonight. That's Saturday night's main event. When did Norman become Texan? When did he become a cowboy? Around the time when
he turned heel.
his second heel turn in his early 40s. It was more of like a family. He was leaning on the crowd.
Around the same time he started wearing a bandana and riding a fucking motorcycle.
The American badass Norm. They don't even call him Norman P. Wilkinson anymore. He's just Wilk.
Wilk.
He's just
Wilk.
The rated R superstar. Wilk.
Wilk.
Do you think Cope will sue us if he sees this? Hey, all respect to
not.
you, Cope. Loved you when you were Edge.
We were just
Loved
kidding.
you when you were Adam Copeland. I might even love you as Cope. It's just really funny that that's the name that you chose. But you know what? I trust you. I trust you'll get it over. Maybe. But yeah, I think Norman does it for the glory.
Fair.
The apology. You're a sincere sort of person, so it only makes sense that your finishing move reflects that. You would throw yourself on the ground and say, "I'm sorry." Is this a sign of weakness? Why, no, not at all. This is so unnerving. It'll send your opponent into embarrassed silence and make them want to leave the ring immediately. Victory is yours. So what you're telling me, Norman is a pussy. And this is kind of disheartening because like I really was getting behind him, but like as a heel, it might work. It might
Maybe.
just
Oh yeah, people
work.
are
Because people get so annoyed. He's a whiny little baby. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. Hey shucks, did I do that, fellers?
Hey, shucks.
Hey fellers, I sure didn't mean
I
to
sure
cost you
messed
the,
up.
I sure
I
didn't
messed
mean
up
to
this
cost you
time,
the
fellers.
Intercontinental title, Gunther. Heck, I wouldn't blame you if you chopped the skin right off of my chest bone. How do you think Gunther would react to little Normie? Like the apology just made me like the Norm that was in my head went from like a little 6'5" guy to like more of like a Chad Gable sized
Yeah,
man.
this changed everything for me.
And he's not even like built like Chad Gable. He's more like
He's
a skinny
slim.
like, hey guys,
Yeah.
how's it going?
Gunther
How
would
did he even get into wrestling?
Kill
Do
him.
you think he came up on the indie circuit? Because like, there's no way like he got drafted into the performance center.
Maybe a
built like
Logan
that.
Paul type situation.
Ooh, he might have a following. He might be big. Like
Norm is a Twitter guy.
Do you think that he probably is going to perhaps maybe even like scam some people with like a crypto scam?
You don't think?
Well,
Well, fellas, I'm going to bed.
see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, this is unfortunate that this is the way he had to go out, but luckily this is just Norm, and this isn't you or me, so we'll have to keep this in mind when we do eventually make the Norman character, and I think Captain Snips is going to be the one to give him a run for his money. But anyway, this has been Goody Graps. As always, like and subscribe, leave some more video ideas in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.